On today's episode of MotoCheez. The following movie is rated I.
Want to go on an adventure, Mini? What's up, Minitruck? Let's see if this thing fires up. Been sitting since last year. I'd love to find another one of these. They want so much money for these things. Why, she's all reliable right there. Got this baby water impeller a while back. I hope it's the right one. Pop that off. Loosen that up a little. Oh. It's got an anode on it. It's never been in salt water. I have to put this down, put a little extra pressure on it. Ended up being this rubber that goes to the water tube that feeds up into the head, so gotta make sure that's lined up when we put it back together. I'm gonna try not to separate this lower part because that gets into the seal of the lower unit, that is. Yeah, get a little screwdriver, lightly pry that apart. Alright, and as we could see, the impeller's in good shape. Perfectly good shape. It's in perfectly good condition. But I'm going to change it anyway. That's the stainless cup that stops it from spinning. Inside of here, everything looks good. Dab of grease on that before I put it together, so it goes into the water tube. Alright, when I lifted this off, there's a little baby pin that goes from there into there. It fell in there, and it's probably stainless, so there's probably not enough magnetic for me to get it. I'm gonna maybe need a little tiny needle nose plier.
Operation from Milton Bradley. It'll leave you in stitches.
Literally like the game Operation. There was still quite a bit of rubber left to this. This has never changed, and I don't remember how old this motor is, but it's years old, at least 10. I'll keep it as a backup, but notice how when I took it out, the shaft was spinning clockwise. You got to make sure you spin it the same way. So now let me see if I can get this together without dropping it. Maybe dab of grease, right? You would think like, oh, that thing's way too sloppy. It's not. It's a flat and a little groove for that pin, and it's not going to spin once it hits the direction it's going. And the motor will never spin the opposite direction unless there's a problem, and it started in the opposite direction. So yeah, now I put a little bit of grease on there. Gotta spin this clockwise. Putting down. Well, that's way easier than a big motor. Do that on a 115 Evinrude at one hand. Ain't gonna happen. So let's put the bolts back in and get her back together. They're all in there. Was it that way is in gear. That's neutral. Now I gotta see if we can line that tube up and the shifting rod. You need two hands though. I doubt I'm gonna be able to record this, so I'm not sure if you can see that, but that is the water tube. That's the shaft, and I also got the shifting connected. So now I gotta try to get that lined up. So I'm gonna have to pull that a little bit. Pull the pull start just slightly and it lined up the splines for the top that went into the power head. So that's all together. As you can see, the water supply tube is connected to the impeller housing. That's very important. So now I'm going to bolt this up, and then I'm going to adjust the shift linkage. That shift rod that comes out of the lower unit was like flush with the top of this, with this all the way down. So I'm going to put it there, and then I'm going to make sure it shifts to neutral and in drive. Neutral. In gear. See if it pumps any more water. These things are a pain because they fall right out. I just touched it and it fell. That's what holds the cover on. Shroud. So I guess that little impeller, that's it. When you're revved up, it comes out a little more than that, but never overheated.
Off to the lake.
There's a huge pile of shit back there. It looked like human shit. Must have been a bear. God, it's getting dark already.
There's a lot of tree cover.
Go Minitruck. The antenna got stuck underneath the thing. Ooh, I don't want it to hit the windshield either. I gotta get a rubber piece for the top. Got a little worse. Good doggy. And we're off with my first mate. Now. There. Ducks. The heck is that? Do I hear it? You don't want to see what's in there. Shh. The heck is that? This bird's pack dinner.
You got your little playmate.
That's so old. They probably don't even make that anymore.
Playmate by Igloo. Built to survive the real world.
Buffalo chicken and ham and cheese. Looks like Krusty the Clown.
I say a reptile of some sort.
A reptile dysfunction.
My island.
That friggin' boat's got a slide on it. Pontoon boat with a slide. Airplane, seaplane just took off. I Spy Minitruck. All loaded up. Aw. Where's my lockers? Is that the locker? No. There it is. You get it? How'd that taste? See it? It's bear.
Disgusting. Are you sure? Go sniff it.
Alright. That is bear poopy.
So the bear doesn't fit in the woods.
What else would fit that big? It's as big as my hand.
I said, so they don't fit in the woods. They fit in the road.
That's right.
The next day.
Ooh, that didn't sound good. Pepes pepperoni pizza. What do you think, Bob? It's always a winner. Always a winner.
Awesome.
At least a 9 out of 10. We'll see after we're done eating now. That's good. Now they conventionally wedge-shaped slice this, and normally they do it like straight across and all different types of, like that one's doing.
Like I know when I've come down here and picked up pizza to go.
Well, that was good. What's it rated, Bob?
Gotta give it a 10.
10 out of 10?
10 out of 10.
Yeah, 9.5 out of 10. They forgot to ask how to slice the pizza. But it was good. So I did get another video out before the 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. Think I might be able to squeak one more out.
Hey, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'd love to hear what you have to say. Hit that bell if you want new notifications on new videos. Links for products used are in the description and on MotoCheez.com. Thanks for watching.